Gotta leave it at that. Silly user interface. Okay, let's see what we have here. We've done other ones. We've got here Kirk's sugar-free creaming soda. Whoops, I just rolled it. So just show that. Sugar-free creaming soda. So that's pretty much it in a nutshell. So that's pretty much it. Now we're going to use this side. Try and put it nicely in the middle of the A4 area, roughly, and let's see how we go. Not an easy thing to do. Okay, out it comes. Yeah, that's turned up pretty well ideal. You can't get any better than that. I was meant to put yellow as a background colour, but that looks nice as it is. So we've had a good start, which is really good. You often don't with this kind of work. So I'm going to enlarge it. So this will go into our recycle bin. And we're going to use this as our master copy. Fucking master copy. So we've got two of the label, which is nice. Nice beginning. So let's see if we can turn this into something worthy of being called a treat. Okay, out it comes. Yeah, that looks all interesting, but it's not what I want. That looks interesting, but it's not what I'm after. So just take a deep breath, folks. That's all you can do sometimes when things don't work out. Alright, out it comes. Let's see if this version looks any good. Yeah, that looks interesting, but again, it's not what I want. That looks really strange. Wondering. I'm going to just take this again, and we're going to maybe put it the right way up. It's not an easy thing to control movement. It's amazing how we got the difficult part done. This should be a little bit easier to get something decent out of this. Let's see how that looks. Yeah, that looks interesting. Wondering if we're going to use this, or maybe not. Yeah, it's starting to look interesting, but it's still not there yet. It's still not what I want. You just got to get the feeling of what you want in a piece of art. And it's not always easy doing it and being patient and trying to find a result that you actually cherish. Even though there's some that look promising, but they're not the piece that you want. They're not the ideal piece, if you must say. Now this looks more interesting. I'm actually thinking we could work with this. This will make a really nice abstracty piece. So we're going to make that go. We're going to try and crop this image. Anyway, let's see what we do. So we're now finished with this, and we're going to use this. This looks really good. We're going to have to somehow work out how to do it. We're going to just have to make it. So we're just going to put it within the A5. We'll just show you folks what we're doing. Sometimes I don't do it properly. When I'm doing my demos, I sometimes don't show what I'm doing on the glass very well. So I'm trying to avoid that. So that's A4. We're going to have to move it up to the A5 area roughly, or thereabouts, and we're just going to put the dock feeder down. Just going to quickly just play with the buttons and let this go. Sorry about the shaking hand, it's just difficult holding this phone in my hand. Okay, let's see what we have. I have here something interesting. I didn't want that there, but we don't want to lose that. So maybe it's okay to have a little bit of a void. It should be all right. So I'm wondering if we're going to make that the centre of the job. I don't like the void, but the void means that I don't lose some of what is good. Okay, out it comes. It's the second piece of our Kirk's sugarless creaming soda. So we just line these up nicely. I'm going on a diet. I've been on a diet now, trying to lose some weight, which is not as easy as it looks. Most people have problems losing weight. It's not an easy thing to lose. Okay, out they come. These are our pieces to make our finished work. That looks like a good centerpiece. However, that's a bit of a difficult one to deal with. Sometimes we just don't know until we do what's called a switcheroo as to whether it's going to be, if this is the right way or the other way is the better way. So we have here this. That looks nice. But I'm going to do a switcheroo just in case, because sometimes I do get angry at myself when I realise going off camera that I could have done it better. So I'm going to now just allay that fear. Oh look, we got the edge of the paper. Fuck, I hate that. It looks ugly. I should have enlarged it a bit bigger, but we won't worry about it. It's not in the centre of what we're doing, so it should be fine. So now I'm just going to line these up like so to allay my suspicions here. Anyway, it's a difficult one. It's an interesting one, but I think now we can call this demo quits.